not, a combination of both egregious facts and, a fully culpable defendant as opposed to a immature and undeveloped defendant.
You think, Mr. Hobbs, that it's a relevant consideration to us with respect to the sentence, the circumstances of the victim? The victim here is a drug dealer. Should we look at it differently than if it's an innocent victim just walking down the street, doing nothing wrong, and gets shot at 6 times and then stabbed in the neck at a later date? Or should we view it in the context? This is 2 rival drug dealers battling over turf.
I have to say that I have a lot of pause making that argument. Certainly, emotionally, it's harder to see an innocent victim impacted, and certainly, that calls out for some additional punishment. But, I don't want to be in a position of arguing that someone, isn't entitled. A victim isn't entitled to the consideration of the law.
But who's more of a threat? Who do you think is more of a threat? A defendant who randomly shoots at somebody just minding their own business and stabs somebody in the neck who doesn't do anything wrong to anyone, or a defendant who shoots at another drug dealer over a dispute? Who's more dangerous to the community?
Obviously, I would agree that, crimes that can impact random, innocent people going about their daily lives are more dangerous, obviously.
Yes. Mr. Hobbs, so if we go down that path, that would mean there's no way we should do a concurrent sentence between the 2 cases, because you have theoretically, more appealing victims in the robbery case than you do in the other one. I mean, right? So if we go down that path, that argument hurts you on the robbery, correct?
I would say that this
point, Mr. Hobbs, it's a society. It's the people versus the defendant here. It's not just assessment on who's a more worthy victim.
Right.
Well, I think we're looking at who's more of a danger. Who's more of a danger? That's what I look at myself in modifying a sentence. Is somebody dangerous? Now, the first case I would submit, he didn't shoot or stab anybody in that case.
Right.
That's what I was in the other 2. So I think that's a distinguishing factor. But in any event, we understand your argument there.